good morning to the August gathering. Today is the 10th successive concluding day of the 10 days soft skills certificate course being organized by the cluster institutions Center for Literary Interaction and Creativity, Manoharrao Kamdi Mahavidyalaya Nagpur, Rajkumar Keval Ramani Kanya Mahavidyalaya Nagpur, Green Heaven Institute of Management and Research Nagpur, and Anjuman Girls Degree College Nagpur. I, Dr. Meenakshi Vasnik, on behalf of the cluster institutions, do welcome you all in today's event. I heartily welcome the principals of these cluster institutions and the coordinators of this program. It is also my pleasant duty to bid all the learned participants a genial welcome. Now I find it immense pleasure in introducing to a very eminent resource person, Dr. Manoharrao Madam. Dr. Manoharrao is an associate professor, Department of English, Rajkumar Keval Ramani Kanya Mahavidyalaya Nagpur. She is highly diligent in teaching and institutional work and always prompt in her commitments. She has 16 years of teaching experience. Madam has coordinated NAC for her two terms in her service. Madam has completed minor research project sanctioned by ICSSR. She has coordinated certificate courses for the college student and been honored to be invited as a resource person at various soft skill programs. She is a member Board of Studies of Rashtrasanta Tukaji Maharaj Nagpur University, Nagpur. Today's topic of her deliberation is change management. It is a process that involves unmolding old behaviors, training new practices and behaviors, and then reinforcing the new ways of doing the things. So, to give a brief overview on how the process of change management influence among the students in their higher education to make it very effective, today Madam will deliver her insightful address on a very influential topic, change management. Over to Madhavi ma'am.
Thank you so much, madam. Is my screen visible?
It is yet to be processed, ma'am. Have you started processing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it will take time. Yes,
is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Make it full screen, madam.
Yeah.
Absolutely clear.
Yeah. Sorry for the technical problem. It was there. Thank you, Meenakshi madam. Good morning, everyone. First of all, let me express my humble thankfulness to the organizers of this course, respected Pranoti Chakravarti madam, Dr. Usha Sakure madam, Dr. Dabir madam, Dr. Sharma sir, and Dr. Anjum Khan madam. Thank you so much. Thank you, Meenakshi madam, for your nice introduction. Dear participants, during the course, various topics are deliberated by the eminent scholars, such as the topics which are highlighted, such as ethical leadership, work-life balance, adaptability skill, decision-making under pressure, assertiveness, personal branding, etc. These all core values will surely provide new dimension to your personality. Definitely, an attempt to imbibe all these skills will make you job ready in the corporate sector. In today's session, we will discuss another skill to be adopted by aspiring youngsters, that is change management. Change, a very well known term that is called in Hindi badal, badalav, parivartan. Very used to, concept. We are well acquainted with this. Very well known term, concept to which we are used to. But sometimes the turnings of life, that is change, it proves so important that it changes the flow of our life. And at that time, we need to apply the skill that is change management. First of all, let us discuss the term change. Everything on the earth has to follow the basic principle of life, that is change. It is a cyclic process where change is a core thing. In India, after the dry, desolate summer, the beautiful rain takes place. Nature changes from leaflessness to leaffulness, from the colorlessness to colorfulness. Does it last permanently? No, it changes. Rainy season is substituted by winter. Again, nature changes its colors, its pattern, its texture. At many places, mountains and even rivers, mountain peaks and rivers are covered with snow. River turns into the snow world. Life stops completely during the winter season. Does the winter remains permanently? No. Change takes place again. Winter gives its place to autumn. Nature changes again. Leaf falls down from the branches of the trees. Wind flows harshly again, and nature is seen waiting for the change. And the spring arrives, pouring life on the earth. If this phenomenon of nature and we, the human beings, are the part and parcel of nature, we are bound to experience the twists and turns, ups and downs in the form of challenges, in the form of change. Not a single living being is an exception to it. So we can say change is the only constant thing. Change is the only constant in life. It is inevitable, it is unavoidable. But one's ability to adapt to these changes will determine our success in life. As I have said, some changes are so difficult to accept because such changes transform our life completely. In such conditions, one's ability to adapt to these changes determine his or her success in life. For that, the technique of change management is necessary to acquire. Go back and remember, when did you experience the first major change in your life? It was definitely when we stepped out for the first time and entered the new world, that is school. Remember, when mama prepared you for school, everything was different. The protected life at home was changed completely. You might have said, I'm fearful, I'm scary, I'm feeling so scared, I'm feeling fearful. This is something different. The new world of life, that is the new world of life, that is school, that is some completely different from the previous one. It is an unknown world to me. Every face is strange, not known, unknown. This is not my protected shell. You might have realized that in this changed world, Mama Papa will not be there with me. But gradually, you acclimatized yourself with the change. That change has taken a permanent place in your life. In due course of life, some of you might have changed the house, the school, the college, the village, the town to settle yourselves. Some changes are really easy, which you can adopt with it comfortably. But some changes change you completely. You can do easily some changes you can acquire, you can have easily. But sometimes the changes are so difficult that demand major changes within your established personality. Such changes demand firm discipline, strong determination, flexibility, acceptance, rather a great change in your personality. That's why here, in some such situations, change management is needed to make life manageable, to accept the challenges positively. For example, in India, lakhs of people migrate to different countries, either for the sake of job or for the sake of education. The recent figure shows that in 2018, 32.8 million people, means more than 3 crore people, have migrated to different parts of the world. They are called as diaspora community. This is a major change in their lives. Is it easy? No. It is very challenging because when you leave your native land, first of all, language changes. Your natural way of communication changes. Your language changes. Food habits change. Whatever you are used to it regularly, it changes. It is not possible to get you the favorite food as you are there in the new world, in the new country. The most significant thing is the cultural change. The way of life, festivals, traditions you are well acquainted with, they change completely when you change the country. When change takes place, all the things change. Many students cannot cope up with this change and they come back. Statistics says that 7.89 people, 89 million people have come back to India due to different reasons. Among them, they cannot adopt themselves with the change. They fail to adjust with the change. On the other side of the picture, many people accept the mechanism of change management and they accept their status as diaspora community. They get well acquainted with the change in language, change in food, change in culture, change in mannerism, change in dressing, change in environment at the new land. And they can get well settled in the different countries, in new country. On the other side of the picture, as I have said, many people accept the mechanism of change management and they accept their status as diaspora community. Of course, managing change is not easy. They change their lifestyle, their habits, their routine, and manage the change in their life. They accept change in language, change in food, change in culture, change in mannerism, change in dressing, change in environment. So, in personal life, one has to accept the challenge of change management. Some people change themselves accordingly to the situation and and reach to the peak of success. These are a few examples. Sorry, they reach to the peak of success. These are a few examples. The great legend in the world of cinema, Amitabh Bachchan ji. Now he is 81 years old. He has a cinematic career spanning over 5 decades, more than 50 years. He has played pivotal role over 200 movies, the most accomplished actor in the history of Indian cinema. Since 1969, he is active in Indian cinema. Over the years, number of changes have taken place in film industry regarding technology, dressing style, approaches, test of audience, etc. Right from the first movie director he worked with, that is Khwaja Ahmed Abbas for Saath Hindustani, to the latest coming movie, the latest coming one, that is Kaliki 2898 AD, which will be directed by Nag Ashwin. Many changes this man has experienced and enjoyed. Was the change easy? Surely not easy. But he prepared himself to face each and every challenge, to face each and every change that came in his path of success. He changed himself. He changed himself, his approaches, his requirements of the profession, and all the changes accepted by Amitabh Bachchan ji, and still he is ruling over the minds of the people. Still, he is a legend of cinema, Indian cinema. Another example, Dr. Prakash Baba Amte, physician by profession and a social worker by passion. This man completed his degree in medical science but went to Hemalkasa, a remote place in Meghat, that is tribal area. Life completely changed with the decisions. but every change was managed positively. When he went to Hemalkasa, the Adivasi people, means the tribal people who used to live there, it was very difficult for them to accept the presence of Prakash Baba Amte in their region. For that, to make them understand the importance of the educated person among their locality, it was a great challenge in front of Prakash Baba Amte. For that, he had to make many changes in his approach, in his lifestyle. So many changes he had to acquire. He did it. First of all, the Adivasi people used to scare to come to them to see their urban attire, their urban language. But to complete the mission of life, he and his better half, that is Mandakini Amteji, she also was a physician. They changed themselves to live at Hemalkasa to serve the people in tribal area. Since 1973, they have been serving in that region, that is Hemalkasa, part of Meghat. Now they are the recipients of many, many awards and recognitions. But to get that place, to get that position, they have to acquire so many changes and adversities of their life. Was it easy to accept the change? No, it was not easy. It was really not easy. It was very difficult to be the part and parcel of the change, to accept the change and to change ourselves according to the need of the situation. Asha Bhosle is there, another very, very, very well-known figure in Indian music, a significant milestone in film industry again. Right from working in 50s with O.P. Nayyar till working in 21st century with A.R. Rahman, many, many changes have taken place in as far as technology, as far as the test of people is concerned. But Asha Bhosle, she managed every change and still she is ruling over the minds of the people. One more example in the same chain, that is Kiran Bedi. If you go through I Dare, that is the autobiography of Kiran Bedi, you will come to know what is the potential of a person, what is the potential of a woman on one hand, and how the person changes himself according to the need of the situation and reaches to the peak of success. That is Kiran Bedi. When she was posted at Tihar jail as an officer, she was transferred to that particular place as a punishment. She accepted it. She had to change her strategies. When she saw the horrible picture in Tihar jail, it was very horrible. But she decided to change the entire scenario. She had to change her strategies to bring a sea change in the system of Tihar jail. By adapting the change management, she transformed Tihar jail into Tihar Ashrama. It was not very easy thing, but she did it because she understood the importance of change. First of all, she studied the entire situation. She understood the problems. She decided to change that situation. She became the part of that particular situation. She changed the entire situation completely, gradually, with great determination, with great implementation of all the good strategies at Tihar jail, and she changed Tihar jail into Tihar Ashrama by accepting the module of change management. When you accept the challenge of change management at personal or at professional life, you have to deal with these significant elements. First of all, if I want to be the part of corporate life, I have to plan first of all. What career I have to select, what challenges I will have to place, I have to think and work accordingly. I have to engage myself to understand the change because success demands discipline. Thirdly, I have to measure my capacities, my potential to cope up with the change. First of all, I will have to understand what are the capacities I am having, what is the potential I am having, and I have to cope up with the change accordingly with full of my capacities. I have to execute my skills, my patience to deal with the change in my life. For example, if my focus is to clear, that I want to clear the NPSC examination, uh, the challenge is big. I have to accept the change in my schedule to meet the goal. I have to execute the time bound, meticulous preparations to get that success. Whatever the goal you decide in your life, If you want to achieve that particular goal, if you want to attain that particular goal in your life, you have to make the changes in your routine. You have to accept this change management to get the success. That's why if I have to accept the change in my schedule, I have to meet the goal, I have to execute the time bound meticulous preparations to get the success. At professional level, while working on some project, I have to work with the team. At that time, getting rapport with the team, I have to change myself completely. I have to change, first of all, myself smartly. By accepting the technique of change management, I have to improve myself. I have to find out lacunas within me, loopholes within me, weaknesses within me, and gradually I have to overcome all my weaknesses to get the success. But first of all, I have to understand my potentials, I have to understand my capacities, and I have to understand my weaknesses. And then the next step will be change management. In the corporate sector, a few success stories can be found in India who reached to the acme of success. These are the renowned names in this field, that is Tata Consultancy Services, secondly Reliance Industries Limited, thirdly Infosys is there, Mahindra is there, Wipro is there, Bajaj is there. These are all well-known brands. Now they have their recognition not only in India but on the world platform. Was the thing was the success of these companies because of their technical abilities, am I audible?
Yes, you are. Yeah.
The screen is visible, I hope.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry again for the interruption. Yes, we were here. So these are the well-known brands in the field of corporate sector. They have a great history. They have a great legend. If we speak about Bajaj, Tata, Wipro, they had their inception in 1945, long back. Jamnalal Bajaj started it in 1945. If we speak about Tata, Jamshedji Tata started it in 1945. Again, the same story is of Wipro, where Premji started it in 1945 with great zeal and enthusiasm. Infosys started it was founded by N.R. Narayan Murthy in 1981. Again, it has a great legend. It has a great history. Reliance started by Dhirubhai Ambani in 1966. They have their own stories of inception. Still, since last many years, even in 2024, these companies have continued with their increased graph of success. What is the reason? Think about the market conditions in 1945, 1966, completely different from today's scenario. But, at, but to sustain with the challenges, they accepted the change management. Since 1945 to 2024, they have to study, the corporate leaders have to study the test of the customers, the demands of the global market. They studied the financial changing patterns. They trained their employees with the better required skills. They changed the way of introducing their product through innovative advertisement. Now they understood the stress level of their workers, and they have adopted the techniques of stress related sessions for them. See, with these changing time, they change their methods, they change their techniques, they change their requirements and reach to the goal of success. That is change management. Change management is a systematic approach to deal with the transition or transformation of an organization's goals, processes, and technologies. It is like a visionary. The change in future has to be guessed, and we have to prepare ourselves to accept it. That's why we can say that change management is a systematic approach to deal with the transition or transformation of an organization's goal, processes, and technologies. In the corporate sector, many models are available to get well acquainted with the change. Very popular one is Adker model. What does this propose? What does it propose for the companies to accept? These are the highlights. It suggests the awareness of the need for change. First of all, we have to understand the need for change. That change is necessary if we want to attain the peak of success. That awareness of the need of change is necessary. This model advises to have a desire to participate and support the change. If there is a need to change and the person says that I don't want to change myself, then the next way will not be possible. The next mission will not be possible. That's why there is a need to the need of desire to participate and support the change. Understanding the pattern of change, it proposes that one should have knowledge of how to change. You have to study the scenario, you have to study the entire thing, and then after studying all the things, you should have to chalk out some measures to change the current scenario. That's why knowledge of how to change is necessary. The next thing it proposes, that ability to implement desired skills and behaviors. Understanding the pattern of change, it proposes that one should have the knowledge change, how to change. It suggests to enhance the ability to implement the desired skills and behavior. If I want to change the scenario, I have to enhance my capacity, I have to enhance my potential. Then only I can implement the desired skills and behavior, and I can attain the success, the desired success in my life. Lastly, reinforcement. Reinforcements, it means that making something stronger to sustain the change. That is important to accept the change model. That's why Adker model is very popular in the corporate sector, which proposes the change management. These things are very important. These are, we can say that, the takeaways. First of all, we have to prepare for the change. Now, speaking about the current scenario in corporate sector, we can say that AI will be the next window of the market. As a leader, I have to start preparing myself and my team today to accept the change for tomorrow. Next thing is that we have to manage the change. The next feature is managing the change. That change is the, as I have said, that change is the constant thing in life. After some time, change will become the part of life, and we have to manage with that. Some days before, internet was not there. We prepared ourselves to learn it. Now we are managing various apps successfully, doing various things like banking, train bookings, that food orders through the internet. This is how managing the change. And lastly, that is reinforcing the change. That means, as I have said it, that it's making something stronger. We are ready to make internet as a part of our routine life. To conclude with, life is just like a battlefield. At every step, challenges are there, adversities are there. We are determined to reach to the goal of success. So we have to accept the weapon of change management. As in battle like warlike situation, the leader changes the strategies accordingly, according to the severity of the challenge. In the same way, to overcome the problems and challenges of personal and professional life, we have to understand the importance of change management. No doubt, change is painful, but not as painful as being stuck where you don't belong. Thank you so much, and all the very best for your future. Thank you.
Change is the need of the hour. This is what today's presentation based on. So thank you very much, madam, um, for your insightful presentation. You offered a wonderful intellectual feast with your simplified style, which was indeed very feasible to be understood to our dear participant. Thank you so much, madam, for accepting our invitation. And now today is the concluding day of the soft skill certificate course. So to read out the executive report of this 10-day program, may I now request the organizer of the program, Dr. Usha Sakure madam, to give a brief report on the same. Over to Sakure ma'am.
Just give me 1 minute, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Okay. Good morning, all dear participants. And today we are at the end of this course. And this 10-day online course series aimed at fostering empathy, crucial for building strong interpersonal relationships and understanding diverse perspectives. Each topic highlighted essential skills for personal and professional growth. Dr. Deepti Jain Thakre introduced innovative techniques to enhance English proficiency, facilitating effective communication and understanding across cultures. Day 3, Ethical Leadership, Dr. Shraddha Deshpande emphasized the importance of ethical principles in leadership, guiding students to lead with integrity and inspire trust among peers and subordinates. Day 4, Dr. Meenakshi Kulkarni provided strategies for maintaining a harmonious balance between academic pursuits and personal well-being, promoting holistic development and sustainable success. Day 4, it was a storytelling for impact, and Dr. Achna Gupta taught the art of storytelling as a powerful tool for communication, enabling students to convey their ideas and experiences, compelling, fostering connection and empathy. On seventh day, it was decision making under pressure, and Dr. Renuka Roy, through her insightful presentation, guided the students in making informed decisions aligned with their values and goals, leveraging self reflection and a growth mindset for effective problem solving. Dr. Renuka Roy also provided strategies for making sound decisions under pressure, equipping students with resilience and adaptability essential for navigating challenging situations. Dr. Meenakshi Vasnik highlighted the importance of adaptability in a rapidly changing world, empowering students to embrace change, learn new skills, and thrive in dynamic, changing, competitive global world. Dr. Meenakshi's session also highlighted on the adaptability skills and enabled the participants to explore the importance of flexibility and resilience in navigating the changing environment. The attendees learned to embrace uncertainty and proactively respond to shifting circumstances with agility and creativity. She provided practical strategies for developing growth mindset, cultivating curiosity, and embracing new challenges as opportunities for learning and growth. By mastering adaptability skills, participants gained the confidence to thrive in dynamic and unpredictable situations, fostering innovation and success in their personal and professional life. Kanchan Joshi session on assertive skills provided participants with comprehensive insights and practical strategies to assert themselves confidently in various situations. Through interactive exercises and real life examples, participants gain the tools to navigate challenging conversations, handle conflicts constructively, and build self esteem, ultimately enhancing their interpersonal effectiveness and professional success. On personal branding, Humera Qureshi focused on building a strong personal brand, helping the students to identify their unique strengths, values, and aspirations. The participants delved into crafting a unique and compelling narrative that aligns with their professional goals and values. Through exercise in self discovery and brand positioning, attendees honed their ability to articulate their strengths, values, and aspirations, distinguishing themselves in competing environment. Today, Dr. Madhvi Mohoril explored the strategies for effectively managing and adapting to changes, preparing the students to navigate transitions and uncertainty with resilience and confidence. So, dear friends, I hope this course must have undoubtedly left the participants enlightened. Thanks to the exceptional expertise and delivery of each topic by the eminent resource persons, their mastery in execution not only provided valuable insights but also inspired confidence and motivation among the participants. As we reflect on this enriching experience, it's evident that the knowledge gained will significantly impact our future educational endeavors. We extend our gratitude to all involved and eagerly anticipate continued collaboration for more transformative learning opportunities ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, madam, for your elaborative report focusing on the objective of this certificate course, which has set a perfect platform for our eminent resource persons to deliver their stalwartly presentation in the area of soft skills. Thank you once again, ma'am. Dear participants, those who wish to give their review of this 10 days soft skill program can mute their device and give your positive responses or negative whatever. So now the platform is open for the open discussion and to give a brief review, what you can say, the feedback. So those who wish to give their feedbacks, the review of this program, they are invited now. Sakura madam,
Yes.
um, I hope the participants are not responding now.
Okay.
They can give their responses in the WhatsApp group.
Okay. They can even write it and send.
Yeah,
No
they can
problem.
write it in the WhatsApp group. Okay.
Meenakshi ma'am, I'd like to
Yes.
say two words to you.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Regarding
Yes.
as this is Dr. Rajamanikyam from Assistant Professor from Andhra University.
Andhra,
So
you are from Andhra University. Yeah, I belong to Andhra. Namaskaram andi, ela unnaru?
Namaste, ma'am. Namaste. Excellently organized, ma'am. Really, it's fortunate enough to have all the sessions you have organized very well. And we have given most insightful, voluminous insights from all the resource persons. Really, it's a great opportunity to almost all my scholars, nearly 3 or 4 scholars have also participated in this. Just now they have left to see some of the other meetings. So really wonderful, ma'am. So it's fortunate enough for all of us to participate in this soft skills certificate course, ma'am. Thank you so much. We would like to wish you many more like these certificate courses and all. So whenever we wanted to organize any program on behalf of our department, I would like to call upon all of you. Thank you so much for giving me this great opportunity. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
Sure,
you.
ma'am. We usually conduct so many programs, and whenever you feel like, we will associate you. Even in collaboration, we take
One more
many
thing,
colleges.
I'm also the chief warden for international women's hostels here. I'm
Okay.
responding and taking care of all the 59 country students in our hostels.
Oh, wow. That's great.
So, as
Sure.
a
All the
great
best to you
opportunity
too.
given by
All the best to you
the
too.
direction, sir.
రాజమాణిక్యం
And
గారు, మీరు తప్పకుండా నాతో కనెక్షన్స్ పెట్టండి. నేను మీతో కనెక్షన్లో ఉంటాను. ఇంకా నెక్స్ట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ మీరు తప్పకుండా అటెండ్ చేయండి మాది. ఓకే,
definitely, definitely.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్.
I wanted
Okay.
to through my WhatsApp also.
ఎస్,
Thank you.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్.
Okay. Okay.
So William Faulkner quotes, "Gratitude is heart's memory," unquote. So now I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the formal vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. I place on a record to express my deep sense of gratitude to today's resource person, Dr. Madhvi Mohuril, Madam, for her scholarly discourse on the topic change management. Thank you very much, Madam, for sparing your valuable time. I seek this opportunity to owe my special gratitude to all the eminent, dynamic, and charismatic resource person, Dr. Nandita Mane, Dr. Deepti Jain Thakre, Dr. Shraddha Deshpande, Dr. Meenakshi Kulkarni, Dr. Archana Gupta, myself, Dr. Meenakshi Vasnik, Dr. Renuka Roy, Dr. Humera Qureshi, Dr. Kanchan Joshi, and Dr. Madhvi Mohuril, Madam, for accepting our invitation and delivering their scholarly discourse on the very diverse topic assigned to them. Walt Disney quotes, "All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them," unquote. Yes, it's a belief endorsed by the organizers of this event. So with immense exultation, I feel honored to extend my sincere thanks to the organizer of this cluster institutions, Dr. Rusha Sakurai, Dr. Urmila Dabir, Dr. Anil Kumar, Dr. Anjum Ara Khan, for their stewardship and unstinted support to make this certificate course splendid and successful. I extend my heartfelt thanks to the coordinators of the program, Dr. Madhvi Mohuril, Dr. Rajni Kumar, and Dr. Deepti Thakre, Madam, for their splendid special task force to handle the program in a very diligent manner. I also express my sincere thankfulness to the program moderators, Dr. Rajni Kumar, Dr. Humera Qureshi, Dr. Madhvi Mohuril, Dr. Anita Chandwani, Professor Pragati Borkar, Madam, for handling the part of the introduction of resource person and also handling and hosting the session very diligently. Special thanks to our technical team, Mr. Ankush Bobre, for functioning the program smoothly without technical glitch. The daily assignments, filling of the registration form and feedback forms are the tasks assigned to our dynamic participants. So I acknowledge a great thanks to our enthusiastic participant for their invaluable coordination in participating this certificate course and making the program successful. Every new beginning comes with some other beginning's end. So, looking forward to be connected with you in the next upcoming programs, I, Dr. Meenakshi Vasnik, with the permission of the chair, do declare that the program is end over here. So, dear participants, kindly solve all the assignments. Few of the assignments are not yet forwarded. It will be forwarded soon in the group. We will be connected in the group for say at least 1 week, and in the entire 1 week process, we will generate the certificates, and also we will forward the feedback form as well. And the certificates will be generated on the basis of filling the feedback forms. So thank you once again. Goodbye and take care. And whatever queries you have regarding the feedbacks or registration, or you can say the assignment, please do communicate with us in the group. Thank you all. Thank you once again. Goodbye and have a good day. Thank you. Thank you.